mixtapes, singles, and videos. MidwestMixtapes.com. They can get you on DJ conference calls, blogs, and email blasts. MidwestMixtapes.com. They work with several magazines, college radio campaigns, and street teams in multiple cities.
Pay attention, people. Let go. This is a shout out to all rappers, R&B singers, entertainers, beatsbysaid.com. If you're looking for that exclusive production like you hearing in the background, go to beatsbysaid.com. When you need that industry sound for a reasonable price, go to beatsbysaid.com. Hey, yo, Said, let's let them know. Turn up. Beatsbysaid.com. BEATSBYCED.com.
Playing the hottest hip-hop and R&B in the nation. K-100 Radio. Listen to us on the TuneIn app 24/7 on the go.
It's going down.
Here's another exclusive interview on K-100 Radio.
K-100 Radio, we are live right now, man. We are back. Another direct line interview. What's going on, man? This is our second one of the day. We got 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just chill, pump your brakes, don't go nowhere. Hope you're enjoying this segment. I'm your host, Blitzman. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in to the show. All right? K100radio.com. Download our free app. It's in the App Store. It's in the Google Play Store. Rock with us on TuneIn Radio. And then if you missed everything, go to SoundCloud and YouTube. You can find it all. We got my homie coming up next right here, man. Voreheez. What's going on, bro? He's in the building. What's happening, family? What's going on?
Hello?
What up, though? What up?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I got you, bro. We here. What's happening with you?
Okay. I just want to make sure. I'm here, man. Boy, he's in the building. What's happening?
Of course he is. Wow. Now, I'm always happy to talk to. I love talking to everybody who does a direct line interview over here at K100 Radio. If you want to know about getting a direct line interview, hit our website, go to K100radio.com, and go to the ads and promo page and check out the promo offers that we have for the direct line interviews. All right. So I'm chopping up with my homie Voreheez right here, and I like chopping up with people that I never met too. But I like chopping it up with some of the artists that I actually see grinding a lot. Like this artist right here is in Atlanta, in the city that we're broadcasting live from, and we see this guy all over the place. We see this grind with our own eyes. Sometimes we can talk to people from out of state, and of course they're grinding if they're rocking with us, and we see what they do online. But seeing them out in the streets at event after event after event, really putting in that footwork is another thing. And so I want to introduce you guys to my guy Voreheez, who does exactly that. He puts in that work, man. Welcome to the broadcast, dog. Go ahead and take the floor, man. Introduce yourself to our people right now.
What's going on, y'all? Man, it's your boy Voreheez, Boreheez. I'm a songwriter, artist, rapper, producer out of Atlanta. I work with a whole bunch of people, just grinding, man, just working. Shout out to everybody that support me. If you haven't heard of me, then by the end of this interview, you already know what it is.
You know what it is. We're here for it. All right. We got a lot to cover, man. We got a couple of interviews coming up, so we're going to get into the music and everything. We got a video by the homie, too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? All right. He's got a project out called 808s and Advils. First of all, let's talk about that, man. Break down the new project and tell me what's going on with that. What led you up to the release of it and everything. How'd that go, putting that thing together? You know what I mean? That's a recent release that you got out. Tell everybody about that first.
Every Friday the 13th, I always got to put out some kind of a project, whether it's an album or a single or something. That's just something that all of my fans requested that I do, and it just makes sense. My name is Voreheez. Like Jason Voreheez, Friday the 13th. So I figured I need to put out some kind of project, so I just worked on that for a little while and just came up with songs. I already had a couple songs that were in the stash, like New Chick that I was working on, Bankroll that's been going crazy, and a song called TUOTD, Turn Up On This Dick. All of those songs.
Of course.
All of those songs that have been rocking. Then I just figured I'll put out an EP. There's no need to put out a whole project. Let me just put out 8 songs so I can concentrate on those and really try to get a campaign going behind them and get moving.
All right. There is a radio version for Turn Up On This Dick, I guess, I'm assuming, even though I've never heard it.
Yeah, there. There is.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I'm going to submit it to Illa Kill one of these weeks. But there's a radio version for it.
Okay. Just turn up on this. What are you gonna bleep out dick with? I'm just curious when you do a radio version. What you gonna bleep it out with? Turn up on this.
Don't know. But no,
gonna...
I got a radio version that just bleeped out. Period.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's just a blank space.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna go back in and rechange everything to stick. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet.
Stick might
but
work.
I have a radio version, but I'm gonna go do a radio friendly version.
All right.
With the words changed. I just haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay. All right. Live right now, K-100 Radio. We chopping up with the homie Voreheez. Shout out to Lexi Drew and everybody checking us out over there. Young Mike Myers over there on Instagram Live. George Giso was checking us out over here on the Facebook Live feed. So tell me about the grind, man. You know, with you, man, you're one of the artists that I see all the time out, man. Tell me what it's been like being on this grind. You've had major label situations and everything, and now you out here kind of pushing everything and doing everything on your own right now as an independent artist. So tell me about the actual grind in the city of Atlanta, what it's like going outside of the city. I know I saw you at South by Southwest last year, and you had a crazy time getting there. You know what I'm saying? But you made it. You feel me? But that story was crazy. But tell us about what it's like being an independent artist out here in Atlanta, man. Moving, hitting these events, hit or miss. You know, everybody. Some people. Some of these events are what they are, and some of them ain't what they are or what they claim to be. Tell me about all that, man. What it's like being an independent artist in the city of Atlanta.
Well, being that I've been here, I can kind of differentiate, and I can really tell what, just from looking at the flyer and going to the event, if it's going to be something. But coming here, man, it's just a grind. Some people say, like you said, some people say that they can do this, or they're affiliated with this label, affiliated with that label, and come to find out they know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody whose uncle, cousin, brother, sister work for a record label, and they say they're a consultant or they're this or that. But it's just really a grind, man. First thing, you got to be tangible. People got to be able to see you, smell you, touch you, and feel your movement. You can be online. Online is only going to get you so far.
Right.
So they got to be able to touch you, man. It costs a lot of money, costs a lot of time, costs a lot of sleep. But I mean, you got to sacrifice it. That's what you want. That's what you got to do.
Right.
Like I said, like the time, like what it took me to get to South by Southwest. But like you said, I got this.
Right.
That's a crazy adventure. But it is what it is. You either gonna fold or you gonna keep playing.
Yeah, that was definitely like, bruh. You know what I'm saying? When you told me that whole story, I was like, but you got there, though. You feel what I'm saying? I was like, that just shows a little bit of an era of determination. What is it like? What do you think is the best move for you, or you are an independent artist at this particular point, putting your music out there? You know what I'm saying? Like, what success have you seen with the release of 808 and Advils, the actual release of the music? I'm talking, now when I say that, I'm talking about, like, what worked for you? Were people getting your CDs and making frisbees out of them? Like, y'all want a CD? Were they taking the CDs? Are people downloading your music on Spotify? How's the SoundCloud doing? Give us a little bit of insight on that for this last project that you just dropped.
SoundCloud numbers have been great. A lot of people go. That's when I first released it. I released it on SoundCloud because it took a while for everything to load up everywhere else. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I went through TuneCore and I got it on Spotify. Anywhere that you can stream sites, the SoundCloud worked, and actually physical CDs worked, and download cards. But you only give out the CDs and download cards after you perform. Otherwise, they're gonna make frisbees out of them.
Right.
So if you that's what worked. That's what worked for me. When they see what I'm handing them. If I just hand it to them, I've been a couple places. I handed them CDs. Oh yeah, man, thank you. Yeah, cool. And then when they get up, that same CD is sitting right there, or it's in the trash, or it's on the floor, or something. I done picked up a whole bunch of my CDs. So over time, I realized that after you perform, if they take it, then they're more apt to listen to it and not throw it down. They still might not listen to it, but they'll at least take it, and you will know that you'll have more of a chance of them listening to it.
Right.
So if you shoot 100 jump shots, probably 20 to 30 of them might go in. 20 to 30 people might listen to them. The rest of them, you don't know what they're going to do. But at least you know you put the best foot forward, and they know what they're getting. So if they choose not to listen to it after that, that means they just don't like you, or they might not like those particular songs. As opposed to you just introducing yourself and just handing them a CD from somebody they ain't never heard of.
And it's good to just be able to actually just admit that to yourself. You feel what I'm saying? It's good to just be able to No, for real. To just say maybe they just didn't like the song. I see a lot of artists who still, and you know how we deal with over here at K100 Radio, deal with artists who don't like what happens either on like a review they got on K100 Radio or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? We deal with a lot of artists who just don't take criticism or rejection well. You feel me? And you got to have tough skin. You got to understand that sometimes people just not gonna like your song. And that's just, and it may just be that song. You may have another song they may like, but they may not like that one. And then but if you get get an attitude with everybody because they didn't like that song, it's gonna make them say fuck the rest of the songs. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because they don't like, now they don't like you. That's what I try to preach to all the artists. Like, you can send me a song and you can not like what we have to say about that particular song, and then you can get on social media trying to bash us and do all this shit. And guess what? If you have another song coming down the pipeline that I maybe kind of would have liked eventually, I'm still gonna be like fuck that song, because now I'm like fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you're going about everything all the wrong way. So I think that's a lesson that every independent artist need to understand, that when you talking to people, and just because somebody may not be feeling your song, as long as they ain't like just completely crazy with it, if they tell you their honest opinion and they ain't rocking with it, just accept it and say, all right, well maybe next one I got some new shit, maybe it's something else that you can check out. That's the best way to go about it, and just keep it pushing. You know what I mean?
I'm the perfect example. Look, we had New Chick that was in rotation, and then we submitted on my own with me and Next God.
Right.
And that got killed.
Right.
That wasn't no issue, because the same song that got killed, like I said, you gotta either prove them wrong or you gotta go from there. That wasn't an issue. It got added to the Making the Mag list, and everybody loved the song.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
We played it at Media Matters ATL. So
right.
it is what it is. Everybody's not gonna like everything that you do. You can't take that personal. It's just life. You don't like every song that Jay-Z made. You don't like every song that Outkast made, or T.I., or whoever it is your favorite rapper is. You don't like every song that they made.
Right.
But just keep it moving. It is what it is. Every song's not gonna be for everybody. You can't take that personal. And you damn sure can't cut it. You can't burn bridges that you haven't even started the bridge. You ain't even crossed the bridge yet. How you gonna burn the K-100 bridge and you ain't even crossed the bridge
right.
yet?
You know what I'm saying? You saw the plans and then you just fucking threw the whole blueprint away. Like, fuck the blueprints. I don't even want to do it now. Like, what, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
But it happens.
I listen in. I listen in and I try to hear what everybody's doing on Ill or Kill. But you can't take that personal, man. If you feel that that's your best song and it ain't working, then you gotta go back to the drawing board. You gotta come up with something else. You gotta come up with another angle, another scheme, another whatever it takes until you find what people like. Just because you like it and your homeboy like it, that don't mean nothing.
Basically,
because you and your homeboys that ain't gonna pay your bills. You and your homeboy ain't gonna pay your bills. You gotta, if you trying to be an artist or a producer or a singer or a songwriter, you gotta find something that majority of you likes, or at least you gotta find your niche, a niche of people like, a group of people like this. Okay, this is my fan base. Let me start with this fan base and then grow from there.
Yeah, and
it ain't that hard, but
your homeboy, and guess what? The craziest thing about it is, even if your homeboy like it, them gonna be the last ones that pay for some shit. They're gonna be the main ones who want some shit for free. You know what I'm saying? Your homeboys, you know what I mean? They're gonna be the last motherfuckers to pay for some shit.
They ain't gonna put in no work with you, but they're gonna expect to get the same. They're gonna reap the same benefits that you got.
Yeah. So that's how that works. In case you guys didn't know, I don't know if you guys know that, but anyway, let's move on.
You are tuned to K-100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
K-100, you bastards.
Let's jump into some of this music, bro. You feel me? Let me see. We got Bankroll and we got New Chick with you. You want to jump into the video, the song, Bankroll? What you want to do?
Yeah, since Bankroll has been out the longest and got the biggest response, let's go ahead and get into that Bankroll, man. That video's at almost 70,000 views on YouTube.
Tell us about it.
So this is a single that I came up with, man. A lot of times I either get beats from producers or download beats or something like that, and just came up with the single. I was riding down the road and just Bankroll. I knew where I wanted to go with it, so I just had to figure it out from there, and it just ended up working. Yeah. Everybody ended up liking it. I actually put a little tribute in there. Ironically, it came out I came up with the idea a little bit after Bankroll Fresh had ended up dying, so I had to make sure I incorporate something in there as a tribute to him, just so it wouldn't be no issues. And just because he was a up and coming person, and just to put the tribute in there for him. But everybody seemed to like the song, man. It's in my set. It's going to be something that you like. Right. Initially, it started out with Bankroll, then it went the new chick, but Bankroll, whenever I put that on, it gets the crowd, turn the crowd up, man. Yeah. So we're going to get into that video. Shout out to Dean Gibson. Shout out to Baby Slim. Shout out to Clay. Shout out to everybody that was in the video. Dirty Red World. It's crazy, man. I love that video.
All right. Let's check it out, man. I just want to reiterate that this song, Bankroll, Voreheez's music is like, when I first heard Voreheez, I was like, But then I seen his show at the Making the Magazine Indie Concert, and it all came together with the glue. You feel me? And then I started talking to him more, and then his personality started to click with me. And he's got like a wittiness, a kind of slick, comical way that he does some of the punchlines and some of the words that really started to really grow on you. And that's what I started to listen to the music more and more. I actually sat, and I was actually going out of town when you put the link out for 808s and Advils, and I was already on the road. I was like, you know what? Let me just click it, and I just let the whole thing play as I was riding out of town. I was going to Florida when you first tagged me in the link the very first time on SoundCloud. And I was actually riding out of town to Florida at that moment. So I was like, and I had a pretty decent signal. And I was like, you know what? Let me just click it. And then I think it went out on me like 1 or 2 times, but I just let it play all the way through. And I was like, yeah. But the first time that made me really want to check out the music was when I saw you at the Deeper, because I had seen you, but really I saw the show. And I was like, you know what? Let me just stop and really just listen. And then I started catching all the little punchlines and funny shit you be saying in the songs. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, bro be tripping. You know what I'm saying? You got to really just listen to him. You feel me? You know what I mean? All right. So let's check this out right here. This is Bankroll by the homie Voreheez. You guys let us know what you think. If you're on Facebook Live, you'll see the video. If you're on the broadcast, listening to us on TuneIn or anything like that, you'll hear the music. All right. If you're digging it, make sure you go support the homie at Voreheez, VORHEEZ, VOREHEEZ. All right, make sure you check him out, man. Rock with him. K-100 Radio.
You are tuned to K-100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
Let me see here.
Bankroll. 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 Yeah. Hey, yeah. Walk up in the club with a bankroll. Make you fall in love with a bankroll. Bitches she'll dance for a bankroll. Do it with no hand for a bankroll. Going through the mall with a bankroll. Show you how to ball with a bankroll. I can buy the wall with a bankroll. I can buy it all with a bankroll. Bankroll. Women go berserk for a bankroll. Niggas go to work for a bankroll. I can get you work for a bankroll. Niggas got a crap for a bankroll. Niggas got a rap for a bankroll. Always got a strap in a bankroll. Every time I count, got a bankroll. Niggas know I walk like a bankroll. Niggas know I talk like a bankroll. Jimmy rolling nothing but that octane. Everything is small like a bankroll. Pockets on swell like a bankroll. You can probably tell I'm a bankroll. 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s. Bitch, you probably smell like a bankroll. And I be talking money with a bankroll. I be walking funny with a bankroll. Rapping in the booth with a bankroll. Capping in the coop with a bankroll. Your girl get finessed like a bankroll. Trying to get blessed like a bankroll. Moment of silence, 2 fingers up, chillin', trying to get fresh like bankroll. And I walk up in the club with a bankroll. Make you fall in love with a bankroll. Bitches she'll dance for a bankroll. Do it with no hand for a bankroll. Going through the mall with a bankroll. Show you how to ball with a bankroll. I can buy the wall with a bankroll. I can buy it all with a bankroll. Women go berserk for a bankroll. Niggas go to work for a bankroll. I can get you work for a bankroll. Niggas got a crap for a bankroll. Niggas got a rap for a bankroll. Always got a strap in a bankroll. Every time I count, got a bankroll. Walk up in the club with a bankroll. Money in my socks, got Kango. Might fuck your bitch with a GoPro. Hit the pussy all different angles. She told me that it tastes like mango. Trapping all week, niggas ain't go. My niggas got strike like bango. Flexing on to get you one chain like Django. They go when you fuck niggas can't go. Get no head like a Kango. Put a metal in your face like Kano. Trying to get 2 twice as a train hoe. KO had to shape it with a brain blow. Every other city see the same hoe. Hating is forbidden like the tango. Fuck up a stango. I was in the chain bro. Walk up in the club with a bankroll. Make you fall in love with a bankroll. Bitches she'll dance for a bankroll. Do it with no hand for a bankroll. Going through the mall with a bankroll. Show you how to ball with a bankroll. I can buy the wall with a bankroll. I can buy it all with a bankroll. Women go berserk for a bankroll. Niggas go to work for a bankroll. I can get you work for a bankroll. Niggas got a trap for a bankroll. Niggas got a rap for a bankroll. Always got a strap in a bankroll. Every time I count, got a bankroll. Nigga know a flex like a bankroll. Every single check's like a bankroll. Taking bad bitches to to the hotel. Every time I sex like a bankroll. You can tell my shoes like a bankroll. You can tell my jewels like a bankroll. Trying to match a nigga in the strip club. Bet you lose like a bankroll. Hit the club and blow like a bankroll. Drinking, I'm a bowl like a bankroll. Nigga know I cook like a bankroll. Nigga know I look like a bankroll. Working on a 5 for a bankroll. Hit the road and drive for a bankroll. Nigga, I'm the shit with a bankroll. Yeah, I made a hit with a bankroll. Yeah, walk up in the club with a bankroll. Nigga fall in love with a bankroll. Bitches still dance for a bankroll. Do it with no hand for a bankroll. Going through the mall with a bankroll. Show you how to ball with a bankroll. I can buy the wall with a bankroll. I can buy it all with a bankroll. Bankroll. Women go berserk for a bankroll. Niggas go to work for a bankroll. I can get you work for a bankroll. Niggas got a crap for a bankroll. Niggas got a rap for a bankroll. Always got a strap in a bankroll. Every time I count, got a bankroll.
You are tuned to K-100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
K-100, you bastard!
Are we back? Shots fired. That was the homie Voreheez right there. The name of that joint was called Bankroll, man. You feel me? If you was on Facebook Live, you saw that video. That thing looking crisp, man. It looked like you're having a good time over there, homie. You know what I'm saying? Who did that video? Who shot it for you? Who shot the video?
My homeboy Dean Gibson, man. I'm probably gonna shoot another video. I'm about to shoot that new chick video, and I'm about to shoot a video for the song called "Walked In with the Sauce" and that "Turned Up with the Dick" video. But Dean Gibson shot that one, man. It's super clean, super clean.
All right,
I love that video. That's the first actual major video that I shot paid for out of my own pocket.
Well, that's what's up, man. Well, you know, you got your money's worth. He did. He came in with the camera angles and everything was crisp on it. So big ups to him on that. All right, let me see. And we also got we got New Chick, right? We got New Chick. We got the song for New Chick, right? Yeah. Tell us about New Chick.
Yeah. Had to put something together, man, because I was going through it with one of my exes, and I'm like, my new chick better than my old hoes. So I had to put a song to it. You know how that go, man.
I mean, you know, you got
exes always want to figure, oh, she ain't like this, she ain't this, she ain't that. Actually, she is, and some. So I had to let my ex chick know exactly how she differentiates, what's the difference between her and my new chick.
Because I mean, you know, everybody's it's supposed to be an upgrade. Let's just say the rules of the game. The rules of the game is if you break up with somebody, you get with somebody else. You technically supposed to upgrade. Of course, we all know that doesn't always work out for everybody like that. Everybody don't upgrade. Some people actually take a step back. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all take a step back. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real.
I just had to put that level up to put words to that level up, man. Put a beat behind it and put words to that level up, man. You're supposed to level up every time you break up. You gotta level up. That's the name of the game.
That's what we supposed to be doing. But like I said, it don't always work out that way for everybody. You feel what I'm saying? But if your new chick is better than your old hoe, then you're probably gonna like this. Voreheez.
You are tuned to K-100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
He's my new chick better than my old. Niggas sleeping on me, this you know though. Range Rover creeping on them low bros. You can hear me beating with the dough closed. Back when stuff was dipping on them popos. Me and Forever dipping on them popos. See your chicken per. You know you getting paper if it don't fold. When I'm in the club, every hoe knows. Get your face down, toes up, that's the whole pose. Gotta get high while I dress and giving low blows. 20 longest mic out with the old nose. Next year, fashion is my old clothes. Keep an eye on women like she roll. And I got baking soda, Bitch, I'm in love with the cocoa. She said, by T, ain't no feelings involved. No, when we in my car, ain't no ceilings involved. Don't sign no deal unless millions involved. Bitch, wipe your beeper, you get in my car. Watch on my arm, cost to Volvo. Remember back when all my juice were Rogo. We ain't still drinking, get your nose blow. Niggas in the kitchen whipping four stoves. Closet big enough to fill a four stove. Safe so big, take a four flows. We the fishing niggas getting no dough. My new bitch better than my old hoe. He's whoa. New chick better than my old hoe. New chick better than my old hoe. New chick better than my old hoe. Ride round high on the road road. New chick better than my old hoe. New chick better than my old hoe. New chick better than my old hoe. Ride round high on the low bro. Fly like a rocket propellers. What in the fuck can y'all tell us? I give a cock and y'all jealous. I'm probably rocking my jealous. My Old hoes only bad with makeup. My new chick bad when she wake up. Pussy wetter enough to fill a lake. Hit the bakery and got my cake up. New bitch hot with a wrist froze. Maserati probably with a wrist calls. Told me that she been having withdrawals. She ain't never ever see me withdraw. She can leave the house with only lip gloss. Ride around pockets on Rick Ross. Go y'all let them crisscross. When you in the rain, niggas pissed off. Pull up with a stick, call it pogo. Quickly run it up, I call it flow. All I do is ball boys, Kojo. Hit the club alone, leave with four hoes. Ass so fat, we need photos. Can't fit it all in the photo. This is cup of season, Dr. Popo. My new chick better than my old hoe. 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 Ride round high on the road, bro. New chick better than my old hoe. New chick better than my old hoe. New chick better than my old hoe. Ride round high on the road, bro.
It's going down.
Here's another exclusive interview on K100 Radio.
All right.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
K-100, you bastard.
All right. We got to get some parting words in from my homie Voreheez, man. That was new chick better than the old hoe. So if you ever had to level up on them, then, you know, go ahead and make that your theme song. You feel me? Before we get ready to roll out of here, man, Voreheez, what you want to leave the people with, bro?
Yeah, I want y'all to come out there. If y'all gonna be in South by Southwest, I got a whole lot of things going on, man. I'm working on a whole bunch of different shows, DJs, meet and greet. So I want to make sure y'all come out there and check me out. I'll be out there probably that Friday. Yeah, matter of fact, ain't no problem. I have to book my flight. So I'll be out there that Friday. Stay at least until Sunday. Make sure y'all download that 808s and Advil on any streaming platform. Make sure if you like anything, go ahead and purchase it. Go ahead and like it. Go ahead and share it. It's your boy Voreheez. I want to give a shout out to Blizzum, shout out to K-100, the whole staff and crew, Jay Harris, JC Crocker, everybody, man. I appreciate y'all, the support that y'all always giving me since I met you.
Absolutely.
And that's 100, man. People always say, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to give you the flowers while you can smell them. Well, I want to give you y'all flowers while y'all can smell them, man. I appreciate everything y'all ever done for me, everything that y'all going to do for me, and that's 100. That's from the heart, man. I appreciate it, bro.
Well, you know, we appreciate it, man. Thank you for rocking with us, man. And salute to your grind, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you really out here working, and that's why we rock with you. Make no mistake about it. You know what I'm saying? We rock with the grinders. That it is what it is. We rock with the grinders. And that's all we got to say about that. You feel me? If you ain't grinding, then you wondering why K100 Radio ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, maybe you just ain't grinding. You feel what I'm saying? You may not be ready yet. You feel me? And that's just that simple. All right.
Yeah.
So keep it up, man. Keep pushing it. You feel me? Shout out to you for everything that you got going on, man. And we're gonna wish you much success. And we're gonna go ahead and keep it moving with our next direct line interview. If you missed any parts of this, make sure you go over and check it out. Again, follow Voreheez at VOREHEEZ on HEEZ on social media. Of course, if you're already following us on K100 Radio, you should be able to just easily find that. Just look at some of our posts. But if you missed any parts of this interview, of course, it will be on SoundCloud, and of course, it will be on YouTube.